Hello there, Casper here, doing something a little bit different today, mainly as a shout out to Zalex, who is an interesting but nice member of the community, with this Akiba's Trip Hellbound and Debriefed, the 10th anniversary edition for the Nintendo Switch. So, interesting thing, I have a slight history of this series. The sequel actually came out a few years back, so I played it back in 2016 on the Vita. And was it a 10 out of 10 game? No, but as a silly fun game, I enjoyed it. Now this, the 10th anniversary, is correct, but also a misnomer depending on how you look at it. So for those of us in the States and in the West, this is the first time we're getting exposed to this game. This was originally a PlayStation Portable game back in Japan, but from the Eastern point of view, this is a resurrection of it, given it's a remaster, but with the addition of the English dub. So no doubt here we have a view of the main character, I'm assuming the main character, along with Fine Zalex, your wife who's on the cover, and if there's not enough fan service on it, then too bad for you, man. Let us flip over the cover before we get into the box. Alright, so we've got some X's, which is like anime speak for shipping. So, Akihabara, X-Vampires, X-Strip Battles. Vampires have infiltrated the streets of Akihabara, and stripping them of their protection from the sun is the only way to defeat them. Tear into the original entry of a cult classic series resurrected with all new HD graphics. Explore the streets of Tokyo's famous Electric Town. Expose your enemies to defeat them. Take part in a clash between the otaku and the occult. Use anything from collectibles to cosplay props as weapons. And just to give a brief overview, I realize the lighting's not the best there, but this one includes the game itself, obviously, a 96-page art book, as well as the soundtrack. So let's get to actually opening the box. Hang on a sec. Okay, and we are back in. Just saves you the tedious part of getting the packaging off there. So let's open up the box and take a look-see. Okay, here's the art book, clearly. The 10 years worth of Akiba memories. Okay, I think Shizore from the second game on the upper right of the corner there, who was basically a vampire, so that was interesting. Let's take a brief spin through. So it's going to have an introduction for this game, map of Akihabara, 10 years of memories, comments, the characters from this game, the bonus artwork, the introduction, the characters, and the bonus artwork. Travel map. Okay. So they actually have some story elements included in this. Nice. Looks like they have two of the main characters between the first game and the second game indicated there. Some spread shots. Okay, some comics with the characters playing games in the Electric Town. Nice. Okay, I know the girl in the middle I think was Rin, who was an idol in the second game, but also the sister of the original main character of the second game. Okay. Girl in a cat-made suit in a keep-out alley. Dear Lord. Well, that's the kind of game we're dealing with, Alex. Don't know if these two. Do not know. Okay, Maid Cafe, classic staple. You know what kind of game this is, Alex and company. And that's that drink overflowing there. Coffee, okay. Classic. Oh boy, skip that part. Alright, the summaries clearly. The character summaries, just to give you a sense of some of the art design we're going to stumble upon in the game proper. Okay. Of course, a magical girl character, of course. Okay, what is it? Toothbrushes, a paintbrush, I guess the impromptu weapons of a certain character? I don't know yet. But knowing this game, it's entirely plausible. Okay. Fine, Zalex, these are probably your kinds of shots, not mine. Moving on, and those handcuffs, oh boy. Okay, these shots are from the second game, clearly those key visuals. Oh yeah, Shizuku, yeah, from the second game. Yeah, it's summarizing from both games, interesting. I'm not going to bore you with the details in case you played that one before, Zalex. I feel like knowing... Okay, and now that we're through the art book, we just have two elements left to go over in this case. The game itself, and the soundtrack that's included in the special edition. So let's have a look at the cover art. Okay, we've got the characters standing together like basically on the front of the box there, with the rail bullet train above it. Very nice. For completion's sake, honestly, the back of this is the same as on the back of the box. There's nothing extra quite added on that way, so we can skip past that. And, alright, the game cartridge, no real special tricks there, though you can only get the physical cartridge through the special edition in this case, otherwise it's just digital availability. I mean, it's a niche type of game, so it's understandable they would do this. And there's a mini booklet inside. Okay, what is inside the mini booklet? Let's visit Akihabara. Okay, there's, alright, places to note, the map. Okay, so this is just on highlights from the game, in terms of the locations, and also a couple of the factions within the game, clearly. Okay. Alright, I kind of wish we had concept art, but it's screenshots from the... Well, okay, there's a bit of... It's in-game art then, not concept art, and also from gameplay from the look of it, clearly. So it's really like a tourist mini-map, like the type you would put in your pocket or something, maybe, even if it's not foldable like that, but at least it's very pocketable, so I guess it's in the spirit of that sort of thing. Anyway, just quickly flip through this one for you. The awkward crew of misfits, clearly, the freedom fighters. Oh boy, they added a sister character again. Zalex, you can have your own fun with that. No comments, but anyone who's watched enough anime or the like knows what that can mean, but who knows. And, okay, so there are two idle characters in the game, clearly. And a nice bit of splash art with the freedom fighter group. And looks like one of the main, the main character and one of the main female leads. Okay. Oh, and there we go, even a cute little bit of the sponsored by the Maria the IT Witch character. I mean, they probably mean It Witch, I mean, IT Witch, that would be just a funny name for an idol. And now let's have a look at the soundtrack. Okay, so we have the two idols, the dirty princesses who are mentioned inside the little guide booklet there. We've got two discs. One is just a splash of some of the city signs, along with musical notes, which is nice. And then we actually have the more glamorous element of the idols themselves. And on the back, we have the track listings across the two discs. So the first disc is the game track, which is more fitting to the Akihabara imagery for the whole town. And then the second disc has the vocal tracks, which obviously I've not listened to yet. I haven't started the game yet. But it fits then that you would have the idols on the front of that. So I am planning on streaming this later. Zalex, this was mainly intended for you, man. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. You're one of my favorite community degenerates. FFL, I know you're going to joke. But Catspur, I'm just going to get ahead of you in Kingdom Hearts, and you already started Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's my channel, and I get the right to decide what I'm going to do. I'm joking with you, I'm just a bit hyped that this is finally translated over here and to see what the original game was like that led to that second one, which 10 out of 10, no, but I enjoyed it. So I'll be streaming that a little later after I upload this. And that's it for Catspur for now. Signing off. Bye.